subsidiary of which group.
Okay.
My name is Emeje Ibu.
Did you hear her?
My name is Emeje Ibu. The staff of Stellar Homes and Properties.
Okay.
My name is Juliet.
Okay. Young man. Okay. Your name? Eh? Owen. Okay. You're welcome. Good afternoon. Then you? Yeah. I get it done fast. So. Okay. Okay. Affiliate friend.
Okay. My name is Onwa Kennedy. I'm an affiliate marketer to Hills Group.
Okay. Then the next person.
My name is Juliet Kelechi from Sterling Homes and Properties Limited.
All right. That being said, we are going straight to the business of the day. Now, like I said, you listen very attentively because what you learn from here will add to your marketing ability and will also expand your capacity on how to get people networked in your group to make more profit in the business for which we are here, which is marketing, isn't it? We're here for marketing, right? Okay. At any point you don't quite follow or you don't get what I'm saying, ask me any question you like of what I'm saying, right? You just do that. And I have my good reasons for saying that. So now, the welcome slide. Can we get to the next one, please? Just go ahead. No, slide 1. That should be the last one. So scroll down to the top. Okay. While she gets that, the first one is concepts of affiliate marketing. Concept of affiliate marketing. What is a concept? An idea. A set and plan. Okay. That's it for you. That's a concept of affiliate marketing. We are concentrating more on affiliate marketing today. Generally, in real estate business, marketing has to do with selling of properties, acquiring and right. So you can as well say buy and selling. The number of staff required to do the sales of their products. Your land is a product, the house is a product, everything is a product in marketing. We have products and services when we're talking about marketing. Is that clear? You are either rendering a product, you are selling a product, or you are rendering a service. And for us, we're selling land, houses. That's our main business. So that's what is called product for now. So because the real estate company can't do that alone, it has come up with an idea that will involve more persons to market their products, or you can call it properties. Now, when you are recruited into that business, you are not left alone, or it's not a voluntary service. It's not a humanitarian service. You are here to make profit, right? One of the rules of business is that every business is set to make profit. Now, as an affiliate, or even as a staff, the rules apply. Just that the two differences could just be that the staff is a day-to-day routine person who gets to the office, put a few things together, design programs and packages that will go for sale. Then the affiliate is the one that has all the time in the world, who can come in and make some quick money with us and enhance his financial capacity. That's an affiliate. You may not bother to write everything I'm saying word for word. Oh, the slide is not on yet. No problem. So I'll take from here. So an affiliate marketing is a performance-based revenue model where individuals or affiliates earn commission. I'll take it again. Affiliate marketing is a performance-based revenue model where individuals, in bracket affiliates, earn commission. And that commission is earned by promoting another company's products or services. Did you get that? I take it again. Or is it already here? Okay. Good. But meanwhile, you may not bother to copy too much. Affiliate, the concept is that affiliate marketing is a performance-based. Now, what is performance-based? I'll explain. Performance-based is that if you don't labor, you don't earn. That's the meaning. If you don't strive, you don't earn. If you don't work, you don't earn. It's not a salary. Commission is not salary. Yes. Commission could be likened to wages. Like the daily paid staff, if you get to a construction site, you see people some carry blocks, some carry cement and all that, right? You are paid based on your efforts. So as an affiliate, you earn by your effort. When your effort is good enough to close a deal, then the issue of commission comes to place. So there is a work to do, there is a job to do. Is that clear? So, an affiliate earns that. Then, affiliates earn a percentage of sales generated from their referrals or company. Yeah. A percentage of sale, which means if you close a deal, the company is not going to pay. For instance, if you close any deal of maybe 4.2 million naira, the company is not going to give you the 4.2 because you closed the deal, right? The company will give you a percentage of that amount. And percentages also differ from one company to another. So for Hills Group, we give 10%. Is that clear? Of your total earning, of the total effort of deals you closed. So it now then means that if you close a deal of 1 million naira, how much is 10% of it? Good. And if you close a deal of, because we have properties ranging up to 12 million naira, 35 million naira. So let's take the upper limit. When you close a deal of 35 million naira, how much is the commission? 3.1? How many of us want to earn 3.5 million? Okay, in 1 year. In 6 months. Okay, weekly. Good. Okay. I like that ambition. You know what? Yeah, it's really good. See, you know what you're doing? These confessions will unconsciously inspire you to take the right actions that will make you earn. That is the meaning. Yes. First of all, you conceive the idea. This is what I'm going to earn. Now, if I'm going to place myself on 1 million naira per month, I have a platform. His group has properties ranging from 750 promo price to 35 million. So let me now target those that will go for 10 million or 12 million and above. So if you seriously market any property of 10 million for 4 weeks and you're able to close one deal, how much will you get? 3.5. Good. So if you make that a plan, if you get that as an idea, as an affiliate, now, the company is not going to collect tax from you. The company will not demand any other thing from you than you closing the deal. Is that not good enough? Have you heard of the word self-employed before? Fine. So, an affiliate is a completely self-employed person who determines what he earns per month. And when you do that, you You have a chart on how to accomplish it. You work towards that. So you have the capacity, seated here, you have the capacity to generate, pay yourself 3.5 million naira every month. Now, this is April, right? So how many months have gone by in 2026? 3. So we have how many to go? Okay, let's also get off April. From June to December, how many months? Huh? Who says 6 months? That person is trying to eat Christmas chicken. So 8 months, right? So 3 million by 8. 3 by 8 is how much? 3 million. Just let's take 3 million times 8. Use your phones to calculate. You're free. 24, right? 3 million times 8. 24 million. Okay. How many of us have phones with calculator? 24 million. Good. Now, from now to December, assuming you didn't hit your 24 targets, you can surpass it, depending on the number of deals you close. Now, if you're able to hit 15 million naira, is that a sin or a crime? Yeah. So, you can actually become a millionaire in the remaining months of the year. You are not the one buying. You are not the owner of the property, remember? You are just getting our properties to a rightful buyer. The person pays the company, and you get your 10%. That's all you do. Introduce the property. Explain the details of the property to the person. And if he's convinced and he buys, you get your 10%. Now, how many persons do we talk to in a day on phone? Let me use that. Your phone you have, I know we don't have, nobody here will have less than 100 numbers in his or her phone. I can almost bet my laptop. If you have less than 100 persons contacts in your phone, raise your hand up. I'll give you this laptop straight away to own. You see? So, of the 100, we will get to that. So, you can now see that it's very, very important, and it's very simple to make this 3.5 million you're talking about. Let's go ahead. What affiliate marketing really is? I've explained the concept. Affiliate marketing allows you to sell products and services from other people or businesses without stress of keeping inventory. It's other people's property. How many of us own Hills Group of companies? We don't own it. Not even the staff. That's why you have the CEO. Hello? Is that clear? Now, if you're a staff of Hills Group of companies of any subsidiary, can I see your hand up? If you're a staff of any subsidiary, can I see your hand up? Good. You are employed, right? So, the man that has the powers to hire you equally has the power to fire you. You know that? So, being a staff is a temporary arrangement. Now, why did you seek to get a job? To earn money. Bottom line. Good. In every human endeavor or effort, your main goal should be to generate enough revenue to put you at a comfortable level. True or false? Now, how many of you like the level you are in life financially now? How many of you, be honest? How many of you like it? Sometimes I can be rude, other times I can smile. That's why I like myself. Now, you don't like where you are, right? And you have the privilege of changing your level. Have you heard of change levels before? It's not just mere utterance. Is it a crime that you drive at least a Prado Jeep in December to your village, possibly with one Mopol escort and a siren in front of you? Is it a crime? But do you know that is possible? Oh, the yes is scanty. Do you know that is possible? Yes. See, as a man thinketh, so he is. Now we are limited by our thoughts. So if you think you can, you'll be. So I go further. We've seen all of this, right? Yes. Good. So I can go ahead and talk without even reading from the slide. Then, from other people's effort. It also has the advantage of a very minimal capital, except for just your transport to go and market and back. That's all it requires. Whether you are marketing or not, do you go out from the house daily?
Yes.
On the average, do you enter keke, bus, or any means of transportation daily?
Yes.
Good. Do you pay them money?
Yes.
Fine. What makes you not think that if you are giving out and nothing else is coming in, you will ever amount to anything financially in life? Now, I'll digress a little. I want to challenge you. Either staff or affiliate, the principles are the same. At any point in time in life where you spend more than what you earn, you've heard of the term poor before. The person's title, the person's poor will have a title. The person who spends more than what he earns, the title of his poor is vati, so he gets poverty. We are poor people, and we are poverty-stricken people. I mean, the poor of the poor is poverty. True. And that will drive you into borrowing. And when you borrow, you have reduced your personality to another person. Even if the person doesn't seem to ask you of it, maybe just passing by, and you came out from your door and you see him, you'll quietly sneak back. How many of you would like to live that kind of life? Fine. Which means you now have to come back to the basics. Performance-based. So be determined to, see, don't forget this word. Even if you forget everything I'm saying now, what we do is performance-based by every standard. Okay, let's go further. Then, you have to build key relationships with high volume affiliates, which are useful in helping reach your customer bases. Fine. Now, the key word here is build key relationships. If everybody you have in your contact is, oh, send me a recharge card. Oh, I need tea fare. Oh, I've not eaten since morning. Oh, I didn't sleep well last night. You will not arrive at this destination. Be very, very particular, intentional about building that relationship in business. Are you hearing me? Yeah. Even if a member of your family, by your assessment, doesn't have what it takes to move you to the next level in business, don't recruit him in your business. Is anybody hearing me? That is, you have to do your personal assessment. You are intentional, you are deliberate when you are building affiliate base. Not just any passerby on the street. You want to come and be my affiliate, you are selling land. The person carries a flyer, 2 steps away, he tears it off and throws it in one nearest Eswama dustbin. No, not that. People who actually share your view with you, who want to make a change in their financial life, and they don't know how to go about it. I'm sure if you check your contact, there are some job seekers, right? People you can help. Sometimes you may have the mind to help, but you don't have the resources, so you can't help. That's why we have people who are referred to as wicked uncles and wicked aunts. But sometimes they're not wicked, to be honest. They don't have the means to help. And somebody is driving a car. You don't know whether that car was taken with car loan and is still paying. Now that fuel is high, he doesn't have enough to fuel his car, he will pack it and be washing it every morning. So, if you don't build these key relationships, you can't get to the high volume level. If you build it and you get high volume, you know what volume is? Capacity, accommodation. If you have the high one, then you're on your way to making enough money. Affiliates receive a unique tracking link and earn a percentage of sales that you already know. Now, what am I talking about? The unique traffic link. For us here, your contacts, when you go out, always be conscious. By the time you end every discussion, exchange contacts. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't just see me tomorrow. Let me have yours. Now, practically, how do we build affiliate group? Sometimes you go on marketing. You meet some person. Somebody will say, oh, see, I really want to buy this land, but I don't have the money. Your land is 1 million, and my business is just like 500,000 naira. Fine. What does that signify? Does that give you any idea or lead or guide into making that person an affiliate? Your business should not always be come and buy. Your business is selling, you pardon my language, selling help and assistance to people. So no problem. Okay, you see, do you know you can grow this business? Okay, if you join us now on our affiliate package, you earn 10% commission for every sale. Already you're in the market. People patronize you anyhow, right? Fine. If you have our flyers and our products around you, whoever patronizes you, you can share this with the person. Whoever buys, this is what you stand to gain. And in a short space of time, your business will grow faster. Now, the person is seeing it from the side of help, not the side of extorting money from his or her pocket. So the person will listen to you better. Do you understand? Okay. I'll share this brief testimony with you. That was this my friend that he had my radio program, quite all right. Then the wife was heavy. So the wife put to bed about 3-4 months after that. And I know he's not living in Independence layout. He's a lower middle class. You know what I mean? He's not very poor that he cannot afford transport. But sometimes you need to fast and pray to get the daily bread for the family, that class. Now, we were traveling together on a burial. We sat together. All I told him was, hey, you know what? You know me, I know you, right? You've added one member. I mean, you increased your family size by one member. More mouths to feed. And little children are harder to feed than adults because they don't understand there's no money. They don't understand there's no food. In fact, if you don't give them at the time they want it, they'll raise alarm. And for out of shame that you don't want neighbors to know what is happening, you must look for something to pacify that child. True or false? See, try children. They'll put you on the run. So I said, if you now, we have these packages running. If you can, even if you like borrow, tell your wife, I said borrow, and buy one of them as an investment. This child is a baby of about just a month or few weeks, right? By the time this child will get to, I know these days they go to kindergarten at 6 months or 9 months. Sometimes I don't know how they pass the exams. A student is sleeping in the car, they wee and poo. Then the teacher gives that this child scores 60%. How? From where? So they have their way of assessment. Before the child will get through kindergarten and to primary school, that should be around 3 to 4 years, isn't it? Fine. If you buy a property at promo price now, next 4 years, you won't scratch your head to pay the primary school fees and everything. Now, even if you didn't invest, by bringing that child into planet Earth, they're supposed to take care of their education and clothing, right? Good. So let's say the primary level is easier. By the time the person gets to secondary school, would have finished 6 years of primary school, isn't it? So your property has grown. 6 plus 4 is what? 10 years. Just imagine buying a property of 700,000 naira. 10 years from now, it will not be anything less than 5 million. Bet me. Now say, okay, I can still struggle beyond that level. Let me just take care of the university level. Another 6 years of secondary school. Get the person to university, right? So 16 years. If that your property is still there by 16 years, that child can go to school anywhere in the world because you won't get anything less than close to 15 million naira or 20. Now, in that case, you don't even need your personal efforts to train your child. Is that making sense? Good. Okay, let's stop it there. Next slide. How it works. The affiliate marketing process involves key players working. Who saw this? Together, right? Fine. So you are not independent. As an affiliate, you that is the coordinator of the affiliate group, you are working together, you are synergizing. It is that collective effort that will drive more volume of revenue to you. Assuming you have 10 affiliates, we talked about key relationships. That means people of middle upper class. You know them. And those people know people on the upper class. Now, yours is middle upper. Now, they know the upper class. And you don't even know the middle class apart from that your friend. They are the ones that will go to meet the people in high places, that will patronize your product, and you earn a referral commission for here 3%. Okay, those who are on the upper class, 5, 10, 15, 20 million is like 20 naira to them, or 200 naira. Do you know that? There are persons if they lose. Let me just quickly share this story. I think I shared it with the GM some time ago, but I can't remember now, but I've shared it in the house before. A friend of mine, I knew very well, that lived in GRA, was rushed to 140 bedded when UNTH was there, because he was almost passing out. You know the reason? Way back then, he asked his accountant how much was his account balance. Way back then, when fuel was about 30 kobo, 50 kobo per liter. The accountant said he has 5 million, and the man collapsed. That was all. He rushed into 140 bedded. We were going there visiting. It took doctors to struggle and struggle and struggle and revive him. 3 weeks, he didn't come out from the hospital. So while he was there, I told one of my friends then from Imo State. How many of you are from Imo State here? I won't call the name, so you won't even know him. He's my friend, he's not your friend. So the guy said, please, Mr. Zaka, can you go and show me the bed this man is lying down? Does he know that there are people who have not eaten for the past 2 days? He's fainting for 5 million naira. See, can't he just die so that those who need the money will survive with it? Honestly, true to life story. Because the accountant told him you have 5 million naira as account balance of yesterday, which could be like 500 million today. The man fainted and collapsed. There are people like that. So why does it happen so? He has gone beyond the poverty level for long. Why? He was conscious about running his business. 2, he has been used to money. You know, rich people, most people who are rich, do you know on the average more than 40% die of hypertension? Have you noticed that? People who are well-to-do in your community, wherever you are, when those people considered big fall sick, they seek a big sickness. Yes. The point is, even for 30 million or 100 million, somebody will collapse. In this same Jagaban regime that we are. If you doubt it, take a look across. You see a 7-story building going up there. How many billions do you think have gone into that? Is it not in Nigeria? Is it not in Enugu? Fine. So, it's up to you to decide your financial destiny. Nobody decides that for you. And you can get to their destination faster by creating an affiliate marketing. Yeah. If all you have in life is by your effort, the shoe you wear, you bought it. The shirt you wear, you bought it. The skirt and blouse you wear, you bought it. Everything, even the makeup, you bought it. Everything. Then your poor has vati. Yes. I'm telling the gospel truth. So it means if you don't do anything, nothing else comes to you. But if you have this affiliate group, you don't need to, your labor will reduce. Check any 30, 50-year-old person in the village and the one in the town. The one in the town may look like 25. The one in the village is looking 70. What's the difference? The one in the village has to survive by his personal struggle and effort. The one in the town could invest in 1 or 2 things, and money is coming through different sources, not just from his direct labor. So he has more time to rest and to think. Big men, have you heard any poor man who says he wants to take siesta? In the afternoon, he wants to sleep, take a nap? It doesn't happen. But the rich man will tell you, oh, it's time for my siesta, and he's going to sleep. In the afternoon, he has time to sleep, to rest, while the poor one sleep well. Even in the night, he could sleep late and wake up very early. What are you talking about? And that is life. So if you want to go beyond that level, the affiliate marketing is what will catapult you to that very fast. That means you could be sleeping and waking and you're receiving alerts in your phone. Don't you like that kind of life? Fine. And it's easy to make affiliate. You have friends. All of us here have friends. True or false? Just the way you made friends with that person, that is how you can also talk the person into your business. This one, you are helping your friend. Why don't you invite your friends to this place and say, oh, see, come and hear what I'm hearing. This is for me and you. You will survive on your own, I'll survive on my own. After all, you'll get 10%, I'll get 3%, right? So it looks like your friend will earn more than you, isn't it? Okay, bottom line, your friend will earn less than you. If you have 10 affiliates and you have one friend who doesn't have an affiliate and is closing one deal per month, let me say of 1 million naira, is earning 100,000 naira as 10% commission. And of your 10, 5 persons are closing deals 1 month. 3 times 5 is what? Fine. He earns 10, you are earning 15. So who's richer in financial terms? You are. So the affiliate thing is not just, is not just 3%. No. You are earning from somebody else's effort. The person you know somebody you don't know. True or false? Very true. So if you have 20 and 10, or you have 50, and just 10 are closing deals every month, assuming 5 of the 10 close the 35 million, others, or maybe 15 million, they will get their 1.5. But if you bring the 3% of 1.5 times 10, you are still earning more than each of them in that affiliate group. True or false? So that's the beauty of affiliate group. And if you don't have, boy, you are going to struggle through life. Honestly. Struggling means struggling. How would you feel? You just sleep and woke up and suddenly you see like 2.5 million in your account that somebody paid in. First of all, you suspect some fraudsters that they're trying to tempt you, right? But it's real. Have you heard somebody say, oh, that my friend in US just remembered me and sent $1,000 to me? Okay. $1,000 times 1,000 times 1320 is how much? Multiply it for real. 1,000 times 1320. 1,320. How much? 1 point. Work it out. 10, that's $1,000 times 1320. I'm being real because if you are here, 1 point. Fine. You slept and woke up. Somebody helped long time ago, just remembered you and sent you simple $1,000. You woke up to see 1.3 million. First of all, you want to go and cool off somewhere first. You say, I've suffered enough. At least let me break one chicken leg. It's not a crime. Yes, and with chivita to wash down. No problem. Or with any other liquid content. It's up to you. At least you can afford to save a million and entertain yourself with the rest. But somebody who doesn't know your source of income will say, are we not on the same level? If this person can take chicken, let me also go and show him that I can also take chicken. He will bring his last card, go and buy 1 plate at Open Sheraton, come back home and dream dreams and see visions. Yes. Yes. So, so you don't follow people in the financial world because you don't know their sources. Do you understand? Build your source. Build your source. And affiliate marketing can help you achieve that. So let me make it a bit faster. I'm down here now. Affiliate payment method. Okay. Affiliate program compensates. Creators are content creators. That's what I'm talking about when I say creators. Using several common models. I'll just glide through this one so that you just have a look. But this is our concentration. Our PPS is my point of concentration. Now, pay per sale. If you don't sell, you don't get paid. If you sell, you get paid. And we are looking for money. The person who sits at a waiter from morning till night, what is he looking for? Money. The barrel pusher is looking for money. Dangote till today is looking for money. One of the richest men in Africa, not in the world. Yes. Did you hear that Bill Gates has retired from looking for money? No. Or Elon Musk? He has not. These people are the world's richest people, yet they are looking for money, but at a different level. And let me shock you. This is digression. It is the poor that make the rich rich. Did you understand what I say? It is the poor people that makes the rich people rich. You don't have, but the little you have, no, not like the Bible that will be taken away and given to another person. The little you have, you are giving to the rich man. And that's why he's rich. How? The rich man will just sit down, gather some brains like yours, and say, hey, gentlemen, look at the economy of the nation. What product do you think we can produce now that will sell fast? He has left the hall. You brainstorm and give him a paper as a communique, memorandum of understanding. See, Nigerians like big English. Call it any name. The man will now cement, sugar, call it any name. The man will now implement that idea with people who have the skills to do it. Have you heard of Dangote Indomie? Is Dangote into nutrition? No. The point is, he just got people around, exploited their intellects, came up with the products. Enugu population. Now, is there any family in Enugu that have not taken one pack of Indomie in the last 2 years? 2 years is too far. Enugu population, give or today, give or take, Enugu population is like, let's say 5 million people. At least 2.5 million families or people would have taken Indomie today. Fine. Maybe they use their last card to buy the Indomie to feed their Indomie is, okay, a pack is 400. Let me say, of the 2.5 million persons, bought just 400. Let me say, of the 2.5 million persons, 5 times 4, 400. No, multiply. Someone like affiliate. Is it spirits that buy Indomie? They're people. Yeah. So, that is how the man gets rich every single day. Not 1 year, 1 day. That is on the average, 1 day from Indomie. Have you gone around Enugu and you see buildings rising? Are they not built with cement? I can bet you 60% of those cement bags you see could be from Dangote. Not less than 365. The Dangote read petroleum engineering? No. But he has those people working for him because he came up with the concept, got people to affiliate marketing, can as side hustle. No knowledge is wasted. And the one you've learned now, I can retrieve it from you. True or false? Fine. It could help you beyond this training in life. So when you get that kind of people, now come to think of somebody having like 100 persons as in his affiliate group. There's no way 100 persons are marketing a product and at least they wouldn't make up to 10 sales. True or false? 100 persons marketing a product and 10 sales is very possible. So whether you are now marketing or not, you can sleep and you can become the smaller Dangote. You can just sit in your house, take small holidays, every break you travel, and money is coming to your account steadily. Steadily means steadily because your friend needs money and he's working hard to get his 10%. 3 is coming to you. So it's a win-win thing. That's why when they say invite affiliates, create affiliate group, you think, oh, how do I get people? How did you get people to get your numbers out of 50 in your phone? Did you go to the studio and anybody say, grab the person's hand, bring the number. I want to get 50 numbers in my phone. Did it happen that way? No. These are friends. These are people you relate with, in very cordial manner. So when you see a business like this, why don't you relate this business to those people? Let it be that they say no. And I say, oh, this my friend may not do. It's not true. Another story. I was marketing around Sterling, Nazik Avenue, opposite the police station where they sell furniture, near former Kennedy electrical office. Yes. I was marketing to somebody there who came to buy furniture. Because my marketing is not, don't mind me, at a level you can also do that. It's not this open marketing, whoever it may concern. No, I've gone beyond that. I'm deliberate, very, very deliberate. First of all, I looked at the man. He came in a high-profile car. As soon as he walked past, the air was confused around the place by powerful perfume. And I looked at his dress, dry cleaner treated. You know, when you say dress treated by dry cleaner, you know. There are so many folds. You know. And his combination, I looked at his hand. For a man to wear more than 3 rings and all quality gold rings, walked into the furniture shop. And he was pricing a set and making arrangements. I overheard his discussion. I went to him, introduced myself. First of all, he looked at me, but when I mentioned my name and greeted, he paused a little. Because I didn't go say, hey, good morning, sir. How are you, sir? How are you, ma? I am from one estate company. Do you mind if I give you my flyer? No? This is value-added tax, bonus now. Confidence will open so many doors for you in marketing. 2 things will happen, yes or no. Prepare that in your mind before you go out. Somebody will reject your offer and somebody will accept your offer. When they reject, you move on. Even Christ told his disciples, if you go to anywhere and preach and they don't accept you, dust your feet and leave that place, go to another place. Don't stand there and be crying and running nose. Go to another place. Yes. Simple. So that is the mindset of a good marketer. I need to say yes or no. So I don't want your flyer or I want your flyer. And I'll go away. So when I was talking to him, he looked at it and looked at it. Okay. I collect flyer from you quite right. I don't go market like this anyway. So like whichever way you got the flyer from me. And don't go out on marketing looking hungry. Where is Jennifer? Before I came over here, you are the one that bought the snacks for me. Yeah, a few minutes to time. I have to take something so that I don't come raising for me to go and take my snacks after session. Yes. So, do you know, I somehow prepare myself so I won't look beggarly. Tell you. 2. I gave her the flyer to have my own peace of mind and for her to also have her own peace of mind. 3 weeks after, we were at 28 Owerri Road. I got a phone call because we changed numbers. See, even Aboki Shoe Shiner, I have some of their numbers. Keke drivers, I have their numbers. Plumbers, I have their numbers. You know the reason? The high-profile friends you have, there are certain needs they can't meet in your life. You may need a lower-level person to address that need. Do you understand? And in treating them, treat them equally. They're of equal importance to your life. Yeah. Did you hear me? I know governors. I know ministers. I know commissioners. I've worked in Aso Rock before. I've been to Enugu Government House several times. So if you have been in Aso Rock, where else would entice you here? So in all of that, I still have Aboki Pakam friends. Yes, if I need their services, I call them. They come to my house and do it. It is stress. Working like calling another Aboki, looking for Aboki. Yeah, it will save you all of that. See, life is intentional. You have to calculate. That's why I have them. Like today, I got a call. Oh, we are still outside. There's nowhere to go. in the other called to meet. This lady called, this small girl called and said, Oga, are you in your office? I said, yes. In my mind, I said, what would have happened? It's okay that she was coming. And she came. You know what happened? The uncle to a friend that has a business in Abuja visited during holidays. And the man was looking for where to invest. And her friend told the man that her friend got a flyer of a real estate company. And the man said he doesn't want to buy from agents. So he wanted to come and see the company and buy the property. First word was, how many hectares of land do you people have? That was the first question from the man. And it's not 5 naira land. Then Banana City was going for 17 million. How many hectares? And the 17 million. I looked at the man, he qualified for that kind of thing. To cut long story short, the man ended up with three plots at the end of the day. Because he didn't get the number he wanted. It's just like patronizing us to buy 3. 17 times 3 million is not 5 naira. That is what somebody is trying to please you. Let it be that I did business with you. Multiply that by 3, 17 by 3. 51. 51. How much? 51. 51. 1 million. 10% of 51 million is how much? Eh? That is what that small girl earned. Yeah. She collected the flyer from me, you say, eh? So her life changed automatically. So this affiliate thing works. Next time I got there, I didn't see the girl again as a sales girl. No, I'm telling gospel truth. It's near Sterling now, not taking area. Next time I got there, I didn't see the gas brake lights. Nobody could give me account of where she even went to. I said, is that sales girl that used to be here now? See, that one has left. She didn't tell anybody when she was busy. So no address, no trace. Now, with that kind of money, let me tell you, with that kind of money, that person cannot be poor if properly managed. The person may decide to invest half of that money and then start, first of all, acquire knowledge of a business she wants to do by training. She can pay a training fee and qualify as whatever business she wants to do. And she have the ready capital to do the business. Is it not true? This is how the financial business works. Money is not meant for just one person. It's meant for everybody, depending on how much you can acquire. And that depends on how many people you know, how many quality people you know. Quality in the sense that people who are determined to succeed financially. That's the quality I'm talking about. I'm not talking about how many ministers, no. Somebody who is determined to, like that girl, if she never asked that day to give her that flyer, possibly she would have ended up in that shop. Maybe they may even terminate her appointment along the line. But this time, you are talking to somebody who has more than 5 million naira in her account. You are supposed to greet her good morning, ma'am, when she comes to the office. And finally, one of them told me in secret that it's like that girl that, see, don't trust people. That girl, before she left, anytime she comes to work, everybody will be looking at her. What is happening? The dressing changed. Everything changed about her. How come? How? Where? I hope our money is not being siphoned to do all of this. No, she's comfortable. That's the only meaning. Now, in life, if you are not attained that level of comfort, I don't want to pronounce it because it's not a portion in Jesus' name. Amen. Get to a place where when you're hungry, let it be that is when and where to eat and what to eat that is the problem. Not that anything goes. No. Yeah. Right now, if you have 15 million in your pocket and you're very hungry and you want to eat, is there anywhere in Enugu you can go to eat? Simple. If a plate of food, 10,000 naira, is this spirits that will eat it in Enugu? Come on. How many persons will even buy it? Even Roots is not as expensive as you think it is. Yet, it's one of the most high-profile places where big men, in quotes, go to eat. If you doubt me, from 11, 12, 1 to 2:30, go along Roots area. And in the evening, from 5 to about 7, go there. You don't see one Gora Gora moto. That's the one guy my friend said is Gora Gora moto. You won't see that kind of thing near Roots. In fact, you won't even have the courage to park it there. Because other cars that are there, 2 of their tires can buy that one you have come with. Yeah. And they're not driven by spirits. I'm emphasizing the affiliate marketing that say if you have very, very key persons that will enable you using several communication models. I'll talk briefly on that. You have TikTok. How many of you have TikTok accounts? Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. I'll zero down to those levels. You know what part of our problem as affiliate marketers or marketers is this? We don't identify our areas of strength. Are you hearing me? That thing you naturally do and do well is your area of strength. And money comes by ideas and products. Ideas bring services. Now, if I bring a pumping machine, that's this vulcanizing machine to this front here now, I won't even advertise it, but cars will stop here for me to pump. Will they say, oh, go in peace? They'll pay me, true or false. Will they pay me with sand? No, with money, yes. So you look around the zone, come up with a concept, just float something, and the money comes in. Do you understand? So, and if you have that kind of, if your friends are spread into all of this, some are marketing high profile, some are marketing low profile, you don't need to split here to live a life of your own comfortably. Let's go ahead. I don't want to narrate the other story. Because one of my friends said, if you go to a place where somebody dies and people are crying and rolling on the ground, he says it's not because they're missing the person, because they don't have the resources to give the person a befitting burial. Let's go to the next slide. Yes. See, one of my friends buried his father with 50 million naira with smiles about 2 years ago. 50 million with smiles. Now, the poor man will say, oh, what a wicked man. When this man was alive, did he eat up to 1 million? Yeah. Did you give him any kobo? That was his money. Doesn't he have the right to spend his money the way he wants it? And after that, did he come to beg anybody for money? No. So why bothering your head about somebody else's money? Create your own. You still have time on your side. You are still energetic. You can still build up. If 2 months from now you have less than 200 persons you have engaged as affiliate marketers, I will be disappointed. But let me reduce it to 150. And if you can do the 150 and follow very well, have your team meetings, we'll supply you the materials. This group will supply you the flyers, will supply you all the places you will sell and everything. Yes. You can even go on free inspection to see those sites that make your videos. Is it not true? Fine. Those social media handles. Some of you are posting your content in LinkedIn. How many of you have done that before? Okay. Okay, you too. Right, fine. So, what was your idea of choosing LinkedIn as your social media handle to post that content? Are you hearing him? Please, we are sharing now. Let them hear.
So I ventured into it because of how new and how easy it came up pop-up. And the process of using it, I found I have to fix it for every other for another app. I use Instagram.
Okay, fine. Naturally, for now, you are not a LinkedIn candidate. Let me be honest. I'm not degrading you. I'll explain. At LinkedIn, you have professionals. You have the juggernauts. You have people who analyze everything to the smallest detail before they invest. They're already comfortable in life. They're only expanding their investment for their children. So, when you go to that environment and sell Indomie, they'll delete you very fast. Because there, that class don't sell Indomie. Do you understand? No matter how you garnish it, if it's LinkedIn, that is the class that, forget it. There's nobody in LinkedIn, a serious person in LinkedIn, a professional, that doesn't have anything less than 2 or 3 cars on the average. That is the audience you are meeting. So what product will you sell? Even the land, the properties. If you want to sell on LinkedIn, you don't sell promo price of 750. First of all, they think you are joking. If you say 50 million, 105, 110 million, yeah, you are now beginning to talk. You have not talked yet. You are beginning to talk to them. It's okay. This person is sounding good. Let me hear him out. And at that level, they say, how many plots will I buy? Do you have for me to buy? With the 100 million, someone is asking you, how many plots do you have? Or do you still have more plots? And that's the LinkedIn audience. Now, how many of you are on yeah, Instagram, Facebook, twin brothers and sisters, yes. So there you can relate well. Now, as youth, your audience is predominantly what? Facebook, TikTok, is it not? And YouTube. Fine. Concentrate on where you have the highest of your comparative advantage. You can be on one social media platform and make millions. You don't need to be in all to make the millions. Concentrate on that. That is your target audience. Give them what they want. Their language, the way you package the product will attract them. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So, but if you belong to the LinkedIn class, no problem. But all I'm saying is that area of your comparative advantage, concentrate on that in your marketing. If you market better in a way to market, go there and market. If you market better in independence layout, going from house to house, bearing the security dogs and cameras, no problem. Go there, they'll still buy. You know what? Anybody who is going to the gate of any big man in independence layout knows that there's a big man living there. And the big man seeing anybody coming to his gates and telling the security man he wants to see a guy that has a discussion with him, the guy will pay the person attention. Because no passerby will try that. The guy will say, this person that is at my gate will have something useful. He will hear you out. But when you gain that access, prove yourself worthy. Now, can I see your writing materials, please, if you have any? Can you lift it up? Let me see. Okay. Okay. You have talked before. Okay, let me use this one. Excuse me. Yeah. Let me have that. Good. Now, you are going to market to Cubana. This 20 leaves is folded and it's in your bag, already squeezed. I've not even landed and people are like, you already know the results. Then you go there and say, please, is Cubana, I hear he lives here. Even the security person, if they don't release the dog, the human security, you won't go beyond where you're standing. You turn back and go back. Right? Good. No. Yeah. Okay, fairly on the good side. Excuse me. This one is passable. If you have your flyers in this, okay, give me yours. This is another Obi Cubana. So, and indeed, the flyers are here. So, see, I mean, if you present this to that class of person, and they say you should come and buy 35 million naira land at Zenith Estate, the man will suspect you first, whether your intentions are genuine or you came for something else. But if your flyers are in something like this, or maybe a diary or a well packaged, yeah, something like that, good. You have not opened it. The person has already sized you. What will come out from this may not be just ordinary. This person values what he's going to present to me. You have to value your product first before somebody will patronize you. Do you understand that? Good. So stop carrying flyers in the Obi Cubana type. No. It's a big minus. I'm being honest. It's a big minus. And when you did I talk about intentionality? When I'm intentional about marketing, before you step out, don't say any to whoever it may concern. I hear that expression more in the Bible. To whoever it may concern, yes. But this one, you are going for marketing, money-making venture, right? Be neat enough. You may not be too expensive. Be real. Be neat. Then you package yourself in a manner that your countenance itself will not look into, you will not present a fearful countenance, no matter who. You understand what I'm saying? And when you go to your target straight. Even if you get to that market you are going to. Don't just market any granola seller and the vegetable seller on the street. No. You size them up. Go to the people you think are the... If you enter the market, you will know. By their shops, we shall know them at the market. And in some places, even like here, by their phones, we shall know them. If I say everybody show your phone now, we'll know the class of who is who. Yes. So they have class everywhere. Go to them deliberately, approach them politely, and present what you have, and have a friendly discussion. Don't market one person for more than 5 minutes. Unless the person is asking questions that you are talking for 5 minutes. In present Nigeria, the patience level is very slim. Nobody will have all that time to be listening to you, telling him to part with his millions. So when you go straight to the point. Stop, how was your night? How is the pussycat? How is the dog? Did you wake up today? Leave all of those things. Go straight to the point while you are there. And at the end of that, say, for further details, please, would you mind calling this number, this and this, that? And say, well, you value his time, so you don't want to take much of it. So if there's any other thing, we can talk later on that. The person will call you, bet me. You have put him on suspense. You didn't let out every information. 2, you respected his time, not your own time. Even if it's your own time that you need 5 people to talk to, and you have apportioned time to them, and they'll read the first 5 minutes for him, you make it look like it's his own time you are respecting. And you go. Do you know that? And when you're leaving, thank every person you are marketing to before you leave. Thank you for your time, thank you for your patience, thank you for your this before you leave. It takes nothing away from you. You know, sometimes our problem is us. Our approach to marketing. That's why we find it difficult to build affiliate groups. For instance, I come to you, you're in my contact group, phone. I say, see, I want you to be my affiliate. I say, what is affiliate? I'm selling property in a Hills group of companies. What kind of property do you sell? Some are 5 million, some are 20 million. 10, 20 million. How do I convince anybody to buy that kind of property with me? By the way, if I just make her believe that or suspect that I want to exploit her, affiliate, so when you sell, the company will pay 10% and they will pay me 3%. First of all, sit with the person. If you have some cash, get somebody to any of the eateries. Pardon me, sorry, I patronize high-profile eating places. The GM knows. But as staff, how many of you have seen me eat in this office? Members of staff. Go ahead. Yeah. So, I won't say more than that. I won't tell you. But do I look like a spirit? I mean, human is I must eat, right? Good. So, let me raise that case there. So, next slide. Sorry, what is summary? No, or before the summary, we're at the end of this. Just come down. Yeah. I've talked about the payment plan. This is where his group hinges. Pay per sale. Can somebody say pay per sale? Pay per sale. Pay per sale. Pay per sale. I earn my money by my sales. I earn my money by my sales. If I don't sell, I don't earn. If I don't sell, I don't earn. Fine. How many of you are comfortable with maybe 100,000 naira salary? How many of you will be? Now, if there is any opportunity that will make you a millionaire without your money being involved, without your property being involved, without any collateral from you, without anything, it's marketing. Now summarizing. Because you know you'll be paid per your efforts, do you need to relent? Unless you have a private jet parked behind your house. You don't need to relent. Don't we have responsibilities, financial responsibilities? We have. You may say, what would the responsibility mean? I'm not married, I'm single. You are married, you are not married, you are single. When you go to ShopRite, what do you see? You pass through where they sell trinkets and jewelries, right? You see fancy one. You think it's a crime to buy one? No, not at all. So when you don't have, I don't know if my friend said something very funny. These guys from Imo, I really like them. They have a way of really making me think. He said, it is the poor man that will say stout is bitter. When they give a poor man, you want to ask a poor man, won't you drink stout? He says stout is bitter. Not that it's really bitter. If you buy for him, he will drink. It's just that you don't have the means to buy it for himself. That's why he's saying it's bitter. So go beyond that level. True, go beyond that level in life. How many of us are here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 rows. So 3, 3, 9. 9 here, 9, 18, about 22, approximately. Yeah. If these are just one person's affiliates, can't the person just go home and let their servant depart in peace? Yeah. They're all marketing for one person. They're getting 10%. They're happy for the 10%. Even as staff, when we close deals, we get 10%. True or false? As an affiliate, you also get 10%. True or false? Fine. So we're on equal standing by the sales we make. So, if you now know that the more persons you get, the more money you get, you don't need a prophet to tell you to get more persons into your affiliate group. Come to think about it. The publicity material, the marketing material is provided by the company. Everything you need to make your money is outside of your personal financial commitment. Have you seen any business like that before? If you want to set up business, you rent a shop, you order for products, you do this, do that, right? And you sell, you watch your sales, you go and sit in that place from morning to night, expecting one unknown, not gunman, unknown customer to pass by and buy. Somebody you don't know will buy or not, right? Fine. But here you are. Your 1 naira is not there. Nothing about you is part of who added money to hire this place? Nobody. Like this, all these flex banners, who added money to print them? No. Even the flyers you carry about, did you add 1 kobo to print? No. The company has done all of that free. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, if you still are below the middle class to the poverty level and you allow your poverty to earn a title, then the fault is no more anybody's fault. Am I making sense to anybody? If you know that this number alone can put you on that financial, that's what is called cruising altitude in flights. Do you know pilots sleep? You don't know. How would you know? You know there's a point they will not allow you to put on your belts in the air. But taking off, attention please, all passengers fasten your seat belts. Everybody, kim. You have tied yourself to the seat, right? The flight takes off. It's rough. Until you get a level where, just as you're comfortable now, so is the plane. You won't even know whether it's moving or not. That is what they call cruising altitude. So when you get to the cruising altitude of your financial empire, all those gallops you feel growing up will not be there. Initially, it may not be easy. It takes committed effort, dedicated effort to get there. Make it a point of duty. I say, at least in a week, let me have 3 affiliates in my group. In a month, how many will you likely have? Good. Now, if you multiply that by, if you're intentional about that for 6 months, how many do you think you will have? That alone will put you in that your financial cruise. This is real to life story. It's not some kind of gimmicks. No, it's real. So let's go. Summary. We have the parent summary. This project, affiliate marketing, is easy to execute. Thank God He has given us mouth to talk, brain to think, and He has given us friends. We interact with people, we meet people every day, right? Every now and then. Good. Let me share this story with you. There was this man that actually at ShopRite. I went there with a friend. This man is elderly, far elderly. A driver brought him to the place. Though he was in white t-shirt and white trousers with sandals. Nobody have appearance, we shall know them. When the man steps out from the car, not minding his age, his skin was like somebody who applied, what are those creams? Good. The man still looked fresh and was walking majestically. And somewhere along the line, what he had in his hand just dropped near the door. The two security men at ShopRite, pardon me, timidity is not your portion in Jesus' name.
Amen.
The two security men, the people that were at the gate, didn't have the courage to pick that thing for the man because of his class. I picked it up and gave it to him and walked past. I didn't even, while he was thanking me, it was behind me. Me and my friend walked inside the ShopRite. That man also came into the ShopRite, bought whatever he bought and everything and every that, and picked an expensive item for me. I don't know him from Adam. All he said was, he said, young man, you have a bright future. That was all he said last, and gave me his complimentary card. I thanked him, pocketed the complimentary card. Then I didn't have anything that could resemble complimentary card, so I don't need to bring out a piece of paper to say, can I take your name? That class of person, you don't say, let me have your pay. And you bring the Ubi Kubana and say, write it here for me. The man may retrieve his gift from you. So I just kept silent and got home. That evening, I didn't mean to call to thank him because I thanked him at ShopRite. But I needed a link, something that could place me in his heart. So I called. When he picked, you know, this big man, there's a way they sound. Hello, who am I speaking with? I introduced myself. I said, that man that picked your item for you at ShopRite, and he said, I just want to appreciate what you did. Thank you so very much. I said, oh, young man, you're welcome. We ended up there. At a weekend, he called. Because his name was on the card, I saved it by the name. Like the John said, he has multiple numbers. Yes. People who mean business have like that. There's none of my phone that will have less than 800 numbers or 9. Intentionally, yes. He called and invited me for an outing in the evening in his place that he was having an occasion and blah, 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 blah. I looked at myself, I said, I told my wife, I said, I hope this is not a setup. I said, well, man dies only once, right? You don't die twice. In fact, life is a risk, so if you don't take it, I mean, those who build safety net around them don't go far. I said, I'll go. I got in there. Guess what? Have you heard of anything they call Nebuchadnezzar? You see? You're saying, The way you did was what I did in that place. I walked in there. The height was like here, a drink. And the name of that drink is an alcoholic drink, Nebuchadnezzar. You serve yourself, nobody serves you. So, if you, whatever happens to you after taking it, you invited it yourself. So, that is, the environment was something else. In Enugu here, and look at the caliber of persons that came with t-shirts. But then most of them drove themselves, others came with drivers. The who is who in Enugu were there. It was much later I heard that that man was a retired judge of the Supreme Court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That was the link I have with his children by attending that party. That is why one of his children, who was aspiring to be governor of Enugu State, took me as the campaign manager in the political dispensation. See, I think it's not even much of it. And you know what that means? As a campaign manager, I have to organize the press, I have to put things in place. And when politicians want to go on campaign, they don't count their money. That was where I knew it. They just give you a bag and say, go and execute it. It is at the venue. If you like, you count. If you don't count. That is how they operate. Then, aside of that, one of the, if you count 3 TV stations in Nigeria, you count one of his son's TV station. In Nigeria, yes. And all his children are either abroad, the ones at home are representing companies abroad. That was how I got access to that international NGO. They even asked me to come over to Florida to live and stay. I said no. Forget about it. That didn't excite me anyway. Is it a different Florida? Is it not the same America? Forget it. So, just by picking an item for a person, just one item, that was what opened that door for me. At the end of the day, at least, my life got transformed to next level. The man is late right now as we speak, but the children are sticking that close. Right. Is not even the wife, not even as the children. There's protocol in the family house. So you know where to stay. You don't just sit anywhere. You say you don't sit on that one, and that is the mommy's seat. No go area. But this one for the children and visitors. So I make myself comfortable. Do I have somebody you overstayed? You're welcome. Go. You sat on our daddy's seat. After missed out. So these are the kind of things. Don't joke with connections. Something must bring you to somebody somehow. You know how your enemy will advertise you. Since you worked in a real estate company, to buy new cars, it's been changing that. That enemy of yours doesn't know that's advertising you to who will come behind inquiries of and toe your line. So, affiliate marketing is the best you can ever think of when you want to grow your wealth. Because, like I said before, if every single thing you own is by your personal efforts, your poor has a title that is called poverty. Every single thing you have is by your sweat. Say, I'm self-made. Please, I pity those who are self-made. You can't survive being self-made. No matter how brilliant and intelligent you are. You can't. Ask the millionaires of the world, they'll tell you. They're not self-made. They have their clique, they have their links. You think the Paris Club that has almost all the presidents and the richest people in the world gathering there. What do they go to do in Paris, in France? They go to strategize. These are multi-millionaires. They fly in there with private jets. And one of, forget it, the only time Nigeria attended that forum was to go and borrow money from the Paris Club. Yes, they did. And with the Nigerian official flights. When people are going there, yes, with the presidential flight. That was how we went. And it was Okonjo Iweala that helped Paris Club to write off our debt in France. Nigeria owed billions of dollars. Now, this is a club of persons having billions of dollars to even lend to nations. These are individuals. How did they get there? Do they have 2 years? No. Did they work for all of that billion? No. Earlier, before you came, I gave you Indomie experience, right? So, by our calculation, Dangote got less than 1 billion naira from half of its population as one state a day. Okay, for those who came new, have you eaten Indomie before in the past 2 weeks? Fine. Possibly with something close to your last card. No. See, we are being very real here. Now, yes, we are real people. Is it not? Now, you and Dangote, who should actually give the other person money? Dangote should give you, right? And if Dangote gives you 5,000 naira, would you be angry or you be glad? Because already you have assessed him to where Dangote can't give you anything less than 5-10 million naira. It's of that class. Now he gives you maybe 2,500 for your transport. I mean, you really be very, very angry. In fact, you cost him. but yeah, but the real truth is that that Indomie pack of 400 you bought, he said Enugu is 5,000 population. Let's say half of the population ate Indomie one day. Just one pack will make him have 1 billion naira a day. So the rich, to crown it up, are the people that, the poor are the people that make the rich rich. And how Dangote got there, I still explained. Affiliate marketing. He never used his head and his effort alone to get there. He just thought of a concept, brought people together, they gave him the idea, and they went into market. That is only from the share that more than 5 billion. 5 if, if you are still, that is, if you still remember your bank balance, oh, may God deliver us from poverty in Jesus' name. And the forum, marketing, affiliate marketing, take it serious. Take it very serious and intentional. But don't go and fight on the streets. Don't say you must buy this property from me. And how can I talk to you for 10 minutes and I'm just walking away? And even if it's the 750, I can come out. No, it's not, it's not like that. Persuasion, diplomacy, kind words. Sometimes they'll even dismiss you. They'll say, I'm busy and this, that. Apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just that I feel in 2-3 minutes I've been done with you. Is that, oh, okay, at best, please. This is the flyer. You could get across to me, or I'll still call me. I have the contacts, please. Very, very polite. I had a marketer in Port Harcourt, and see, I learned from everybody that comes up. This marketer was making the head all the time. I said, what could be the secrets? So I invited, still from Imo State, I invited this Ngozi, what was the surname now? Well, forget about the surname, I still remember, to my office, and I said, what is your unique selling point that in the whole marketing department, you have consistently led the highest scorers chart for how many months now? She said, this lady has a car. She's not begging bread. She had a duplex. Yes, because the husband works in NNPC in Port Harcourt. They have properties around our office. She has her own. But if you see Ngozi, the only thing that will make you think that she's above the middle class is by their perfumes and their apparels. You know them. If Ngozi passes from, in fact, if she passes from there, somehow you must know that somebody passed from there. Because it's not this Abokili perfume you will hear. I mean, the aroma of the environment will change. But she's so simply dressed, down to earth. She said, see, even if you sit on my head to price my product, as far as my neck will not break, and you buy it at the end of the day, I am okay. I said, what? So you can insult me, you can abuse me, provided you buy my product. I said, I'm not, that is, I didn't come for your insults. I have an aim, I have a target to sell this, for instance. So whatever you're saying, I'm not even hearing you. There's one song they said, I know they hear what, my pitching is not too perfect. Okay. Sing now. I hear only what God says and I don't hear what the devil says, right? I hear that in some Pentecostal churches. Good. So that's the kind of thing. Because he said, whatever else the person is saying, she's not hearing. All attention is at the end of the day, if the person buys this, she's after the money, she collects it and go. So in marketing, there's no element of pride. It's not a class thing. No. High diplomacy, formality, respect, and in fact, we decide to even play the second fiddle. It doesn't. I mean, let be you let the man perceive you as less than his houseboy, no problem, provided he buys 5 plots of Zenith Estate there for 35 million each. If he buys five, even if he matches on your back, not only the head, he makes you a footmat and buys 5 plots of 35 million per plot. 10% of 35 million is how much? Times 5 is how much? Hmm? Calculate. Get your phones. Just get your phone. Calculate. I like to be real. I know I'm overshooting my time, but I want you to go home with something. 10% of 35 million. How much? 3 times 5. Multiply by 5. Eh? Now, if the man, if he likes wipes his slippers, not shoe, on your back, and buys, and you leave his house 17 point something million richer, would you, because of price, say, don't step on my leg? Is it because I came here to market? And, and you lose that amount. Which will you prefer? Like the man insults you initially, and later on accepted to buy from you, and at the end of the day, in just one transaction, 17 million richer. How would you feel? Let's step on my head. So that was a strategy, and I learned from that. So when I'm going on marketing, I don't care what anybody is saying. I'm concentrating on my product, and I'm reading your body language. I should know when you have lost attention or concentration, then at that point, I'll call it a day, politely. And if you see somebody busy and in a haste, don't try to pin the person down to talk too much. Share the flyer, book an appointment to see later, or on phone. As soon as you get that, try the most you can to get the contact of anybody you talk to. As soon as you get that, then the next is from your house. So follow up. And so person who met you there, oh, thank you very much for giving me so much attention on so day, that you appreciate it, and this, that. Hope you do business with us. Drop. Again, on special occasions, try to find out. I told you before, and I told that person that came to my office, I said, when you have numbers of perceived high-profile people in society, try to get to know their birthdays, or their wives' birthdays, or their children's birthdays, any of that. Or if you by any means see, look, those people, they like to appear on billboard on the streets, celebrating one thing or the other. If you see that kind of person, go and buy, don't go and buy expensive gift. Go and buy something like a gift, wrap it in a big carton, get this good wrapper, and let the size of the carton be a bit big. Don't mind the content inside. Wrap it, write the person's name, attend. Even if they give you the back seat, attend. When you want to leave and they are presenting like this, go and give yours. And go, as soon as you get back home, you call the person, oh, that your party was wonderful. I was the one that you talked with you, like I attended and this, that. You know what you're doing? You are permanently positioning yourself in the person's mind. That is visibility. What you don't see, what you don't hear means nothing. If you visit somebody's mind, definitely the possibility for the person to do business with you is more likely there than you call once in a while. We have Christmas. It's almost around here. And we also have some other celebrations. Even if it's a Muslim, it doesn't really matter. Do we have Christian Naira and Muslim Naira differently? Money is money. Dollar is dollar. Pound is pound. Yes. All we care is the money. To live comfortably, isn't it? Fine. But there'll be a time when you go beyond this kind of marketing that you must go all by yourself alone. That's why I say affiliate marketing. You have this to read, so I don't need to go into, I'm not reciting poem. So I'm just telling you true to life stories. When you have this affiliate marketing, that's how rich people are rich. Honestly. The poor man is one. evaluating. But the rich man doesn't really care. Poor man will take 80% quantity and 20% quality. Are you listening to me? Yeah. And who wouldn't want to be rich? I mean, you are within the age bracket to be rich. I know a Nigerian who was a millionaire at 19 from Abia State. Have you heard of Nana Carlo before? This is Carlo's brother. At 19, he was a millionaire already because he went into spare part businesses and all that and became a company representative back home here, and he became the regional marketer and this that. He never produced the materials. He did not import them. The company shipped them to him. The father was doing the business, he learned from the father. And when the father was late, because he was relating with the company abroad, he now trusted him. So as he was making, people from there we used to buy from them. He became rich at that point. So wealth doesn't come by age. It's good to be rich. Yes. And when you're rich, still live your normal life. When you're rich, still live your normal life. But your environment will change. Your composure will change. I'm telling the gospel truth. Now, if you're a man here, yet to get married, and you're poor, and you're eyeing one fortunate girl from a middle upper class family, you know what is life imprisonment with hard labor? Today our cream will finish. You must replace it. The Brazilian hair, the human hair, the lush, all of that. The iPhone Pro Max what? Bros. So you better be rich. Let's fast and pray if you like. And go into business full strength and try to get your affiliate and be rich. Do you hear me? Because that is the only time you run a successful family. I mean, if you don't have the cash, in less than 2 weeks, not when like I was telling someone, or here we are sharing, I said, you are the one that's responsible for your wife's pregnancy. You were sleeping for 9 months, you were there. And suddenly you are calling me. I told you I didn't hear, man, my friend. Suddenly you called me and said your wife is in labor. That in fact, that I should help you with 5 naira. Where were you from 1, 2 to 9? The advance notice of a responsibility awaiting you. You did nothing. Then I should now come and, I'm not an NGO. Yeah. So I told him the reasons. See, in life, be realistic. Let people shoulder their responsibilities at certain times so that they won't take you for granted. That is it. Somebody cannot of his laziness inconvenience me. I work hard to make my money. And you're sleeping, you're relaxed. Tomorrow you say, oh, they stole my phone along Zika Avenue. Please, even if it's a Nokia Touch buy from me, it's not true. If you buy a Nokia Touch for anybody here now, they'll stone you with that phone. That means just get me a phone, and in your mind, what brand of phone will this person use? You step up, you go and beg the owner of the shop to give you and pay in installment. You have not even gotten that phone that the person is requesting from you. Your recharge level is at 200 naira. Wait, is there anybody here with his phone recharge at 500 naira? That is your recharge level, your airtime. It's as low as 500 naira. Okay, if it's there, just raise the hand. Join me to raise the hand. You never can tell if mine is. So, okay, if your phone credit is up to 5,000 naira, can I say hello? Good. Now you're in business. You know what? Not necessarily is the issue. as a marketer, have enough credit on your phone all the time. But when you are talking to a potential, next you hear is, what does NTN normally say? Your credits, you have 1 minute remaining, and very politely, and after that the call goes off. The person doesn't know your credit finished. The person thinks you hung up the phone on him or her. Maybe dead. And that's the end of it. Things matter. You expect credit for purposes. Are you hearing me? I don't card for anybody. Except my children who are not earning income. Yeah, they're at the university. I don't buy for any other person. No, that I have money to buy a high profile phone. And a phone with 1,000 naira. The person that bought it for you told you that I contributed to it. Use the self. Yeah. That's my. I don't buy for you, not even credit. Does that sound rude? Okay. I told you there's none of my phones I have less than 900 contacts. Now, if I must buy a recharge card, with my salary of 1 month be enough to recharge everybody's phone? No, I don't buy. I don't buy. That is a hallmark of irresponsibility on the part of the phone owner. You go to Spa, you go to all the big eatery places where they sell one meat pie 2,000 naira 5 or 2.5. Then where the conventional Coke of 500 is being sold for 700 naira. You go 1,005, you go to those places and eat. And you can't buy 500 naira recharge card. That is misplacement of priorities. Are you understanding me? Affiliate marketing is what will give you you live here, sit down at a quiet a lot. I sit down. Whatever you don't put down in writing, they said the shortest is longer than the longest memory. Over time, you tend to forget. So I write as a reminder to myself. In the house here, did I mention that I have an amount to achieve this year? The budget for this year, how much to generate? In January, we discussed it here, right? We all said what we wanted. And I told myself, this is what I'm going to generate in the year. I decided within me, agreed with me, I and myself, had a tripartite agreement that this is what I'm going to generate, no matter what. And I'm not relenting. Not relenting doesn't mean that I'm going to the market every day. How many of you have seen me go on marketing before? Okay, ordinarily when we come to work, how many times do you see me before 5 o'clock when we close? Some twice, some 3 times in the same office. What do you think I'm doing in my office all alone? I have my phone with me, I have my gadgets with me, I have my contacts. I'm doing quiet marketing. Do you understand? You intentionally build your financial it goes for next 3 months. Okay. Without letting the cat out of the bag, just give us average of what you think financially, what you intend to generate in 3 months from now. Yeah. You raised your hand. Good. So could it have been me? Yeah, let's hear. Okay, next 3 months, right? Okay. Yeah, the young lady out there, I saw your hand up too. Yeah. How much? Okay. You know what you'll do when you get back home? Specify what you want in writing, just very specific. Yeah. When I said in January, my target was that I wouldn't get, although it's in the millions range, quite all right. Not 10. Yeah. I was sharing with one of my friends. I don't know whether it's now you or somebody else. By end of March, I got in 80% of my targets. As I speak, is that fantastic? So my can be invested in someone or you know, I told you not to compare yourself with somebody else. You don't know the sources of their income. Because somebody went to Genesis and I said, hey, is this we're at the same level? Let me also go. You go and spend your school fees there in Genesis. By the time you're out of the person still cruising. No. Get estimate. I'm working on something that cash will into my account. That is the reason. Do you understand? Okay, not to go too far. My target is not less than 15 million for the year. This target I'm talking about. But I said I'm on the safe zone now. But that doesn't even sound like money to some persons. Still. You can say, but how can somebody make 15 million in about 4 months? You can even make that in 1 month or 2 months. See there. See our properties. All the prices are there. Good. There are some for 35 million, there are some for 12 million, there are some for 15 million. Is it not? Just spread your tentacles, get more affiliates, market it, and if 7 or 8 persons buy from high profile area, are you not a millionaire? Okay, you want to be millionaires. I really want to be. After Dangote is still looking for money. Have 5 million a day. How many of you? Good. Now, you see the shortest way to get that money is very simple. Okay. How many of you know government house? If you kidnap the governor's wife, do you know you earn more than 1 billion? Yeah. If you, in 2 minutes, you can kidnap her. Yeah, in minutes. That is, if you be alive to tell the story. So what I'm saying is this: There's no shortcut to making money. Money made through shortcuts also goes through shortcut, and most times ends people's lives along the way. You won't enjoy it. If you want that to get legitimately, that to be relaxed, to enjoy. Okay, if somebody, not any one of us here, no, I know we all look responsible. If somebody stole 20,000 naira and went to Spa, get full chicken, and gets back home with Chivita, as the person is biting that chicken, it's remembering where he stole the money from. So the nourishment you supposed to get from the chicken will even disappear. But if you legitimately have 5,000 naira and you probably go to Roban shop, get a meat pie and get ice cream with some cake and chivita back to your house, every sip of the chivita will be so satisfying, is it not? Because that is from the works of your labor, the fruit of your labor. Aspire to get money. Honest, I challenge you. By, okay, this is April, is it 18? 17. Yeah, today is 17. By May 17, if you don't have up to at least 1 week when using the knowledge acquired. Though I'm telling these stories, I want to let you know that it's human beings like you and I that are making those money. They're not spirits. Yes. Knowledge itself is not power. Do you know that? But you also knowledge, power, right? You have the knowledge now. Hmm? Do you have 5 million from this knowledge now? No. Which means the knowledge you have not translated into your financial power. But if you apply the knowledge you have in a productive venture and the marketing opportunity is there, when the money comes, so the rightful application of knowledge is actually the power, not knowledge itself. Knowledge is a channel, a vehicle, but the power comes by application. That's why your personal effort is required. And feel free to ask questions, at any time you want to. I want to end up here. I know that for the fact that you are here, definitely in the next sections, at any time you want to. I want to end up here. I know that for the fact that you are here, definitely in the next 6 months, your life will not be the same. You are transformed. I told you about the young girl that I met at Zika venue, that I reluctantly gave my flyer, fine. And about 3 weeks down the line, that girl became 17 million, how much rich? She brought somebody, no, her friend, okay, like 2 of you now. You are a friend. Okay, 3 of you come over. Let me just demonstrate before I go. 3 of you. Yeah, bros, over here. Money is the easiest thing to get on planet Earth. I need somebody to disprove me. 1, 2, 3. I went to Zika Avenue. This is Zika Avenue. I marketed to you. No, I marketed to somebody. No, a 4th person. Come. Yeah. So this is the man that walked past me and confused my air with perfume, with aroma. Yeah, the rich man that came into the place. I mean, man, when the man walked past, I had cause to turn back and look at the man. So where is this coming from? And I saw the man. He came to buy furniture, I'm sure worth of millions. And I was there to talk to somebody, market our products to somebody there. Okay. He arranged his chairs. I didn't talk to him. I arranged his chairs. I talked to the owner of the shop and left. And told him, you see my idea, sometimes you may have customers that are within the range of buying this property. You can pay, or you can also share with them. And I know we are all in business. You won't do empty-handed. You can also get some money from here, for instance, 10% of the volume of what the person will buy. I mean, everybody's in business. This man collected some flyers from me quite all right. So on my way out, I now met the this girl outside there, possibly marketing their furniture past her, and she calls me back, say, "Oga, please, I need one of your flyers," because she heard me explain to the. I looked at her, deceitful as she is. If I tell you, I say that guy with the camera has a Camry car, won't you easily believe me? No, just look at him with the camera that has a Camry car. Won't you easily believe me? Good. I won't rest. This is true to life. If I tell you this young girl here has a limousine, or she came in a limousine car, personal limousine car, she drove herself to this place and is parked outside, and there are 3 security men watching over the car. Do you believe it or not? Fine. Why won't you believe it? No, because you are seeing her. Do you know they have bank accounts? Either in domiciliary accounts, or people like this don't deal with Naira account most times. So I'm not deceived. So you can go. I gave you the flyer so that you have your... No. So that I'll have my peace and leave the environment. I didn't give her to market. I gave her to excuse myself. Fine. Now, this is our friend. Our friend's uncle that has a multi-million naira business in Abuja came during holidays. Our friend, million naira business in Abuja, came during holidays. Our friend, that uncle, was looking for properties to buy, chatting with her dad. She now said, "Oh, my friend told me about an estate company that has land, properties." The man said, "Oh yeah, I don't want to buy from agents but companies. Is there anything to show for?" She gave her the flyer to show the uncle. Now, 3 weeks after, this is the uncle. Come over here, just 2 steps. No, 2 of you. Fine. I saw 2 people. No, not you. It's this. So come on. The friend didn't come with them. The person that collected the flyer from me came with her uncle. And this uncle, we had a property in Banana City, New Independence Layout, that was being sold for 17 million then. Now it's about 30-something million. This uncle said, "How many hectares of land do you have in that 17 million naira estate you're selling?" Initially, from the look of the man, he was able, he has the capacity. We said, "We don't have all of that much," and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, when he said, "Okay, I actually needed this, but anyway, let me just get 3 plots to console the company." Now, 17 million times 3 is how much? We can now go. Uncles, stay here. Yeah, the owner of the flyer, stay here. Somebody can quickly do that. 17 million times 3. 51 million. So the uncle parted with 51 million. 10% of 51 million is how much? So the uncle can now go. On payment of that and verification, the person I almost did not give the flyer earned 5-point-something million naira. Through her friend. Now, I want to ask you a direct question. Assuming for real, you were the person. It's a real life story. You were the person. What would you say to your friend? Financially. You just tell her, "Thank you, go in peace, and it's well with you." Then you are holding. Okay.
Well, that's like half.
Okay. That's very generous. So you can have a seat. Then that half is also 2-point-something million, right? Now, she didn't have the property. She wasn't the one that bought. Her money wasn't involved. The property was not hers. But because she got the flyer and her friend saw, the friend's uncle was the one that bought. So if I had not given her that flyer that day, the company would lose money. She herself would have money. And the friend wouldn't even get anything out of it. You see the chain? Then she now came and said, later, she came and said she needs more of the flyers. Who else will not ask for more? Then the funniest thing was that when next I got to that shop at Zik Avenue, I didn't even see the shadow of the girl. And when I asked, they said the girl has left. Left where? Left the shop. Yeah, that's wise thinking and smart thinking. That kind of person can invest. We have properties of 7.5, yeah, or 700, 900, and this for land banking. She has like 5 million naira, right? If she spends 2 million to invest in a property of or those range of 7.5 or no 750, she'll acquire not less than 4. Do you know that? Now, if she decides to leave that for another 5 years, she was a very young girl. I don't think she'll be intending to settle so soon. In another 5 years, that property, each of them, won't be less than 3 million. So 3 times 4, 12 million. That investment she has planted and the money is growing. I won't mention the name. A staff and my friend, the uncle bought 100 plots of our own land. At I think it was 250 or 300,000 naira then. As we speak, each plot, and this is just about just 3 years ago. As we speak now, a plot of land there is not less than 2.5 or 2 million. So, for every 300,000 investment, is getting 2 point something million. So, give or take 1.5 profit on each plot. So, 1.5 times 100 is how much? If he decides to sell the land, just please, I need the figure. 1.5 times 100. Yeah, just multiply it. So, 300 and 150 million. So, that is what the man planted. In less than 3 years, 100 and something million. Which other business could be better than that? So, this guy can as well buy like 4 or 5 plots with half of that money and leave it for another 5 years or 10, as the case may be. If she leaves it for 10 years, definitely she has ranked herself among the millionaires. But she won't get anything less than 30 million. So this is how this business runs. Do you understand? Have I made any sense to anybody? So you now have your financial destiny in your hands. 1, share the vision to people around you. 2, be very intentional. Take it as a job, not as a side hustle. No. If you have less than 50 to 100 million in an account, you are not yet considered a rich man. You are not yet financially comfortable in life. Yeah, don't look at me like that. Davido bought himself a 500 million naira car for his birthday. I'm talking about 150 million. So how many 150 million and 500? That's what somebody just bought and said, this is my birthday gift. Is that his last card? No. People fly private jets in Nigeria. People make money in every other area of their, remember, comparative advantage. Where you excel in whatever you do, hold on to that and do it with your last strength. That's where your money is coming from. All my life, before I came into real estate, what I was earning generally was just talking. I've talked almost 2.5 hours now, I suppose, right? But when I talk, they pay me. I live by talking. Yeah. By just talking. I live by talking at a point in time in life. And I never bought one flight ticket with my money, one international flight ticket with my money. And I didn't get any embassy for visa. Yet, the rest is history. At least, in summary, I've been to 5 continents of this world. Yeah. Not countries now. It's Asia, it's America, it's Europe. That's why when they say come to Florida and walk over there, I laughed. So which are the Floridas I'm talking about? That I don't need to even get to the embassy to get a visa. That's what you're telling me. No. I talked. No, I talked. I abused myself to talk. I'm not a talkative. I'm not a talking type. Ordinarily, even if I sit here, I won't get my voice in 2 hours. But when I took it up as a profession, as a source of my income, my livelihood, I had to develop the skill all by myself. And to do that, have I not been talking here? Yeah. But for free of charge this time. Okay. GM, I have an idea. Whoever is in this class will give me 300,000 naira. Yeah, just 3. From the media to here. Okay, how many of them? Let me count my profits. Okay, we're about 22, 23. Yeah, 300,000. Please calculate 300 times 23. Sure, we now have a security person. The gate will be locked. If you don't give me, you're not going out. And, eh? Oh, the GM will take care of it. Okay, you gave me some money to keep for you. Oh, his own money. Look for your own. So that's how life goes. You know, I'm sharing these stories with you. Everything is possible on planet Earth, depending on your mindset and your determination. They say it's not easy to get affiliate groups. The first time we met and we had a contact group in network marketing, he said this is how to go about, get people from your phone and this, that. I showed him 50 names that is, 50 names means, I said, don't worry. I've already compiled the 50 persons I'm going to market this product to, and they'll buy. Straight away. And before the end of the day, I got close to 500 names. You can't be my friend and not patronize me. Yeah. If you have anybody as a friend and cannot help you in time of emergency, or in time of need, that person is not your friend. If you have need, don't you tell your friends? Fine. These are the people you should share this kind of vision with. And they become your affiliates. They are winning, you are winning. I mean, what should I help do you want to give a friend? I'll teach him how to. I love the Chinese. They said, teach a man how to fish, not give him fish. If you give him today, will you give him tomorrow? No. But if he knows the art of fishing, he will relieve you from the burden of always coming to ask from you. You'll be independent, you have your peace. Is it not? But Africans, no, are very envious and jealous people. If one sees the road, after crossing the place, he would like to break the bridge behind so that no other person crosses. No, the civilized world don't do like that. No, they don't. So that should be your spirit if you are really here for marketing. Next Friday, everybody will show me his affiliate group. Sure, you all wrote your names, right? With numbers. I can promise you I'll call all of you before that Friday. And when you're coming, just 5 affiliates. Just 5 of your friends of 200 contacts. Just 5. Let them come and hear what you heard. And they'll be grateful to you for life. I mean, if through you somebody becomes a millionaire, won't the person be grateful to you? The person will. So, help them. So, I rest my case here. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening to me. And have a nice day. I'll see you at the millionaire level in another 3 months from now. Thank you. I'm done. Yeah. Why not? Stop it, please. Oh, that people have died and resurrected.
I need mic. That's powerful, right? Describe the training in one word. Just one word. Describe it. Describe it in one word. Impactful. You? In one word, describe it. You don't know. Describe the training in one word. Just one. Hello? Describe it in one word. That is, the man you just heard spoke now is a wealth of knowledge. His wisdom is not the one he got from Nigeria alone. He has traveled to more than 40 countries. So anything he's saying here is not coming from an African country alone. He has been to all around the world. I think, how many countries do we have? We have about 60 something. He has been to 40 something. So he's not start today. He has been doing marketing for years. We met from network marketing. So when he's telling you about affiliates, he's not talking from what he heard. He's talking from what he knows. So he's telling you what has been working for him, what is working for me, and what he know will work for you. So today's training, I've been standing there all the while, is impactful. And I will describe it as powerful. That is the description. And I don't know if you are seeing this thing here. You have been staring at it, Abby. You want to go home with it today? Or should we leave it to next Friday? Is it today or next Friday? That is nice. We will do it next Friday. And we have criteria to go home with one. I've already selected the one I will go home with. I don't know about you, Sha. But me, I have one that must follow me home. All these things, we said something last 2 Fridays that we are very, very interested in the growth of every affiliate we are bringing in here. So I want us to quickly take a walk to see our new office, the office that we dedicate for every affiliate here. You now have an office in Hills Group. So instead of staying at home, any day you are free, come here to do your video. Our media is ever ready to shoot the video, edit it for you, and get it ready for marketing. You have an office here. You're not going to be standing around the building again. You are coming with your prospects. Come to my office, let's discuss. Is it very good? Yes. It's very good. So the office is just here. Before you go and take a look. Somebody will direct you. I would have said let everybody go, but for us not to disorganize the training now, after the training, everybody will go. Then we are running a promo that will run from now to the 31st of May. Any deal you closed with us, you are going home with at least granite oil or a bag of rice. And we have properties ranging from 750,000 naira to 35 million. So for any plot you sold within this period, you are getting an item. Keke is inside the item. Brand new one. Mini boss inside the item too. You can be a proud owner of a mini boss during this period. And we also have all these items going up for the bags of rice will be here today. They went to pick it up before today runs out. Maybe tomorrow if you are visiting, or on Monday, see bags of rice here, and all these things is ready to take. So every Friday we'll be doing gift item giveaway here for those that close deal for the week, starting from next Friday. So in the activity, who want to be among those that will be receiving next Friday? Who? That is nice. You want to join us and receive? Okay. So we have this. It will be up for grabbing by next Friday, and we want all of them to be empty by next Friday. So we'll restock for the upper Friday. Is it good or very good? Okay. Who learned something here today? I want to give 5,000 naira to somebody, just one person, that will stand up and highlight everything from the beginning to the end. Summarize it. I'm also at out of point. So just one person will be going with 5,000. Just one person. Okay, I love that. Media help. Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, my wonderful athletes and workers. I want to just summarize the teachings for today. When I came in, he was talking about that some certain things he pointed out in affiliate marketing that is mind blowing.
Yeah.
He knows, like the example that he gave about picking something for someone. So one thing can make you as an athlete, you can win the heart of your buyer, and you swear that he will not buy from any other person except from you.
Exactly.
Now, that example he gave, I was just going through it, and I said, this is just a strategy, or will I call it a strategy, or will I call it a lock? But I just find out it's because this kindness has been built in him, and the boldness, because some persons we are seeing those opportunity, but they were not able to grab the opportunity. That's how equally how it is for us here. Many of us, there is an opportunity here, it has been stated for us, but to grab the opportunity is the problem. But because he's somebody that has this passion, and he felt that doing this is the right thing, and he blowed a way for him that gives him different other opportunity. So I just want also to talk about, like, when he talks about when you see a prospect, like somebody that you know that this person can be a good someone that can give you the channel to sell your market, and you bring him to the clue. Like something that I have worked for some organization, and we find out that when you build marketers, we call them marketers. Those marketers, you can just tell them, okay, me, I decided to give you so amount, just get a buyer. I get what I'm saying. Yeah. So this person, because of the drive of that tips you say you want to give him, it can make him to go extra mile to get that buyer. Exactly. I get what I'm saying. It's not that him himself, what is driving him, when you check what the amount that is driving him to get that buyer is not meant, but because the way you presented that opportunity to that personality gives him the ability for him to get that buyer at any extent. Are we together? Are we together? So another thing I just want to say, that team marketing, we call it team marketing, is another thing that grow organization, and he make mention of it. He talks about how many of us can get so amount of people that can make us push this thing to the other side. So, and when I was there, I was sitting, I sat down and I was checking. Before now, I've been marketing these groups personally, and sometimes I try to do, but as I was sitting there, I already draw out how many persons that I will begin to work with. I just mentioned, I have a friend that has a friend that has a friend, so please. Now, when you make mention of government house, I met someone in a program, and when we are discussing, he told me that is where he works, and he told me a lot of people that he met. And immediately when he was talking, I said, this person is the one catch. Are we together? So if I can meet that person and convince him, it's okay. If you can, as you have access to governor's office, and you have access to other politicians that come around, one of these days you can chip in this discussion, and from there you can get a buyer from there. Are we together? So when you have this mindset, you create opportunity, and those opportunities create other opportunities. I just believe from his teachings. And again, because of time, I just want to summarize. We make mention of we stating goals, like this is what I want to achieve. If I said I want to achieve so amount, even though it will affect my expenses, my expenditure, because I have a stated goal that I want to achieve. Even though if I'm taking 2 bottles of mineral, I will limit it to 1 because I want to really achieve that goal. So, but if you said you don't have goal, you don't want anything, you spend anyhow, and any extravagant man has a story to tell his children. That's only what I believe. So I believe that we are going to achieve great by picking up these points and working with it. And I know the sky is going to be is above our limits.
Well done. So can we have another person? So where the two summary? Okay.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Just in summary of what admin said, or what I learned from what he said.
2 minutes.
All right. Okay. First of all, he made us to understand that being an affiliate in a real estate company is kind of a leverage, because you are leveraging on the company's property. You are not paying for the property they have. You are not paying for the flyers. You're not paying for, let's say, the video, the content, or the mic that you're doing. Your own is just to come, that you want to make money, you want to change your life. So you just to come, market the product they have, and make your money. you make money in percentage. That's when he talk about 10% commission that you make here. You understand? And again, he made mention of teamwork. That's when he mentioned about Dangote. As he talked about Indomie, how many people eat Indomie, and that teamwork is not all about gathering people. You gather people because you alone. That is, one man is not an island. You understand? A tree cannot make a forest. So when you gather a team, those people you gather might have something that you don't have. You understand? So Dangote alone, according to him, doesn't have the ability to build such a brand on his own. He has people with sense, but all he do was to gather them, tell them that he's going to give them a particular amount by giving them a tax. That's how Dangote achieved what he achieved now. You understand? So it's all about an affiliate here working together as a team and achieving one single goal. Everybody here, the person you invite will also gain from what you are gaining. Nobody is losing. You understand? So that's what I want to understand. Thank you.
Okay. That's nice. Thank you. Okay, so who is going with the money? Who is going with the money? Who? Who is going with it? The first person, right? Okay, we'll give the money to the first person because we have said one person will go home with the 5,000. Okay, but he tried. We'll also give him 2,000. Okay, so that is nice. Like the story he said. If I tell you how I met him inside that network marketing that all of us are doing, I'm not the person that invited him. He has been coming and be going. One day he came, I was like the media people. He said, can I copy our slide and give him? Before he even finished it, I said, why not? No problem. He bring his phone. I send him the slide. That is the end. When I entered real estate, I was thinking, who am I going to call for this thing? How will I do it? This is the first time of me hearing real estate in my life. How am I going to? I now remembered there's one man that I sent slides to. I thought of him in the morning. In the afternoon, I was going somewhere. I jammed him. I was like, Mr. Zaka, see where are they? See this, see that. And he was like, don't worry, I'm coming to your office. When he came, I asked him to get involved. He said, because of what you did 2 years ago, that slide you gave me, I cherish it. I'm going to get involved. And he's not just getting involved, he's our general admin today. So anything you are doing for somebody, have a way of sticking. So do good thing by all means. No room for bad things. Do good things. People will remember the good more than the bad. They will talk about the bad more than the good, but they will remember the good more than the bad. That is one thing you should know. They will talk about the bad every time, but they will remember the good more than the bad. So thank you so much for coming today. This training has been impactful. Last week I was not around, but I was following it. It was mind-blowing. And this week again is something else. I've seen your face for like 3 times now. You have been coming consistently. For how many times? 3 times. I've also seen your face. For how many times now? 4 times. What about you? I've seen your face many times. 3 times. Okay, for those ones, we also do 2,000 naira for them for being consistent. And we urge others to also be consistent in coming. Thank you so much once again. Okay.
Next week, we're going to do another presentation. So just information. Next week, if he invites an affiliate to this place, I'll refund your transport and the affiliate's transport.
Please. Next week Friday, we're going to Asaba for Asaba office launch. So because of that, we'll give you a general announcement. How many of you is on our WhatsApp group? Is everybody there? Everybody is not there. Okay, if you are not there, before you go, as they are going, Ozioma, bring book. So they will write out their WhatsApp numbers. We'll add them there. We are going to announce if we are holding a training here, because everybody is not going. So let's know those that are staying behind, if there will be Realtors training here. If not, we'll also announce there. But for now, just know that if you have anybody around Asaba, the office address is what? Do you have the flyers? Can you project it? The office address, flat A21 FMA Plaza, Ibuzo Express Road. So anybody around Asaba should locate our office there. It's going to be a big event on Friday, next week Friday in Asaba. That is 24th of April.